That is so amazing. So it's figuring out the whole house right now. I do gotta add that it's very quiet. Like a lot of these are much louder. Like this one's not very, very loud. I love that. I could actually watch TV while this is running, which is great to me. All right, today's product is one that I am beyond excited about. Special thanks to our friends over at Laresar who were nice enough to send us their Mars01 robot vacuum cleaner. So this just isn't any regular robot vacuum. This is a 3-in-1 robot vacuum that of course sweeps, vacuums, and most importantly, mops. Now, it has a Lidar sensor on the front, which as some of you may know if you know some stuff about full self-driving, Lidar sensors basically send out these lasers to be able to see obstacles and items in your path, making this an even better robotic vacuum. It has smart mapping features with no-go zones, as well as a slim design with built-in AI-powered obstacle avoidance. You can also save up to 5 maps. So, you know, if you have an upstairs, downstairs, basement, etc., you can take it to any of those, be able to select your map, and boom. It'll vacuum and mop for you. Now it has 180 minutes of runtime, so that's 3 hours of runtime with 5,000 PA of suction power, and it also has a smart sensor so that it can adjust based on whether it's on carpet, hardwood floors, etc. 4 levels of suction power with a 250 milliliter dustbin, as well as 3 levels of water flow power with a 250 milliliter tank. And my favorite, of course, it works with Google Home and Alexa. So we're gonna unbox this, we're gonna set it up, and we're actually gonna use it and see how it works. Click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. And let's check out the Laresar Mars01 robot vacuum cleaner. All right, so this is our Laresar robot vacuum cleaner, smart automatic cleaning, the Mars01. I'm really surprised it doesn't mention that it's like a 3-in-1 sweep vacuum mop, but that's the front. Nothing on the bottom, just a nice handle on the top. The side just has warnings and the mop and the model specifications, etc. And then the back. Well, I guess the back mentions it. So impressive suction power, as I mentioned, 5,000 PA of suction. Automatic carpet boost, so it'll know when it's on hardwoods versus on carpet. I also think that's how it will know when to mop and when to not mop. Due to all of the smart mapping features, it'll know where there's carpet at, where there's hardwoods at, and where it can mop, etc. 3-in-1, sweep and vacuum and mop. Smart app, it also works with Google Home and Alexa, of course. Flexible slim body, long-lasting battery life, 180 minutes of runtime, which of course is 3 hours. So it'll be able to do our whole house with half a battery, I think. We only have like 1,300 square feet here, so love that. Then we've got a packing list here, so you get the robot, 2-in-1 dust box tank, charging port, adapter, manual, 2 side brushes, HEPA filter, mop cloth, and a cleaning tool. So let's open this on up, take a look at what we have here. So very nice, good foam. Slide this one out, nothing else in there. All right, look at all this. So very nice set of detailed instructions here of how to place the charging dock and power it, to install the brushes, to start a cleaning, recharge method, etc. Love all this, as well as info in the Laresar Smart app. So you download that QR code, and then you're of course able to add this into the app. Nothing on that side. Just kind of prop that up there. So we have nice packaging. Love this. So this is a little included cleaning tool. So this would help clean it out, and that would help get some hair out and everything like that. And a very nice detailed booklet. Look at this. This is how instruction manual should be. This is all English up to like page 40. Love it. Then take this foam off. There it is. The Laresar Mars01. Let's get the smaller stuff out. So power adapter. This is of course for the charging station. And well, looks like everything else is actually in there. So take this out. Yeah. So this is your little mop head. Oh, just nicely Velcros on. That's nice and easy. Love it. Very nice. And your brush number 1, brush number 2, and then this is the actual charging stand here. Plug goes in there. Looks like you can even route the cable and hide the extra back here. Love that. Nobody else, at least not in any smart vacuum that I've tested, and I've tested a handful of them, none of them have had anything like this where you could hide the access cable. That's amazing. So plastic off, beautiful, love it. And that's it for this. So just kind of put that there. Now the actual Laresar Mars01. Love the look of this thing. Got a little bit of information to remove these here. Remove before using. So these are like little protective bumpers, because of course that'll go in to tell it to turn somewhere else. But I really think with this Lidar system on the front, it probably won't use this very much, maybe going around edges or something. But so the bottom is where your battery goes here. Now there is only one brush here, so as you see, a lot of them have 2. This one only has the 1, so this just pops on like so, and this is just an extra. And then this also just kind of clips right in to here. There we go. So now our mop's on. And so to get out our bin back here, you just press this button and this whole piece slides out, which you can see here. That's your dust bin right here. So all of your dust goes through the little filter and stays down in here. And then this is the water bin. So you'd use this right here to fill it up with water. Then, this is able to put down the water, mop your floors, sweep them, vacuum them, and it all just pops nice and neatly back together. So I'm in love with this thing. Love the idea of having something that can sweep, mop, and vacuum. Just love it. So before I go actually put this up in my living room and let it start trying to make a map of my house, we're going to hook it up right here and go through some of the app setup. So let's do that now. There we go. So for now, you can see the little lights are on. I have it just charging.
Start charging.
There we go. Powering on, fast charging. As I mentioned, this is the Laresar or Lares Smart app. So we're going to install this app. We'll make us an account, and then we'll go through the pairing process to pair this app with your phone and with your Wi-Fi. So now we are in the Laresar app. So we're just going to click Add Device. It's going to want permission for our location, so we'll allow that while using the app. And then we've got a whole bunch of options of devices here. Also, make sure you hit this button. Power it on. So while it's there to discover, I'm going to do the manual method just because that's what most people would do. Put in my Wi-Fi password. If you get this message and you have the ability to switch, you can. If you have a mesh network like me, it should be fine. We'll click continue with current network, and then it gives us the options to reset the device. Now, I don't need to do this because my light is already flashing blue. Yeah, that shows up. So I'm just going to confirm that it's blinking slowly and click next. And now it wants me to connect to the access point that this smart vacuum is giving off, which is right there. So we'll select that, and then we can go back.
Network connecting.
Network connecting. So I'll put my phone down and give it a moment to do its thing.
Wi-Fi connection successful.
Now I do think I'm going to give it a different name. I'm going to call it our... What was the name of the cleaning robot in the Jetsons?
Rosie. On the website.
So I'm going to name it Rosie, just because I feel that's fitting. So done. And now we should be essentially ready for our first go. So please start global cleaning for map scanning. It does not have a map yet. That's because, of course, I haven't ran it yet. It tells you that it's charging. And down here is where you can select a room, select a zone. You got smart...
Start mopping.
Oh, nope.
Start charging.
My bad there. Didn't mean to do that. I'm going to go set it up and run it. Now, as I mentioned, this will run for 180 minutes, and it will not take it 180 minutes to clean my house. So I'm just going to go set this up. We're going to let it run, and we'll come back and see what we have in this app after it's ran the first time and see how well it's did. So this is going to be my little setup here. Love how neat the cable looks. I didn't even notice this little light here. Now that this is set up, let's take this on out.
Take out the dust bucket.
All right, and put us some water in here. So this just very easily pops up, and then you can actually see the reservoir in there. So I'm going to very carefully fill this with water. I don't think I have to be careful, but I'm just choosing to. Also, it says to only use water, so don't add any soap, anything like that. Just let it fill up with water. There we go, tank is full. We'll just slide this back in here. Really no weight added to it for that water either.
Reinstall the dust bucket.
All right, now
start charging.
Just gonna put it there, and now I want to give you a little preview of what it'll actually be mopping and cleaning. So these two rugs here, it should know that they're there and auto adjust. So a little bit of carpet there. Everything else is hardwoods with the exception of this carpet here. So this is just one square of carpet, rug, whatever you want to call it. And so we're gonna let this run down the hall. I'm not gonna have it go into my daughter's room or the office just yet, or our bedroom. Gonna leave these closed. That'll probably be a separate map. We'll like call it map number 2, or maybe whole house. The reason being, neither of these rooms are ready and I don't want to take the time to clean them. Also in here, these normally get caught up. So another room we rarely let the robot vacuums in, except for when we're doing full house cleaning. So now, for those wondering, it's on 70%, shows you on this front screen here. So I'm just gonna come into here, we're at 75% charging, and let's start this thing. I'm gonna click start. I just heard it. There we go. So hopefully they stay out of its way so it can do its mapping. We'll come back once it's done some mapping, see everything that it's picked up, and see what we think about the floor. All right, we'll be back. Oh, look, you can see the line. The mop it did. Amazing. Wow, and this is what it sees. It's already seen so much. Like, it saw all of this over here. Like, these are a bunch of boxes we're working on stuff, and it's already saw down into here. It's, wow. Hold on, let me move this out of its way. That is so amazing. So it's figuring out the whole house right now. I do gotta add that it's very quiet. Like, a lot of these are much louder. Like, this one's not very, very loud. I love that. I could actually watch TV while this is running, which is great to me. So it's just going around scanning for edges, figuring out what's what. Absolutely amazing piece of technology. So I'm gonna let this run, let it do its thing. 70% should be more than enough for this little area to this area to that area. I don't know if you heard that, but it switched because it went on the rug, so it kicked in to a higher power of suction. That's amazing. I love this thing. All right, we'll be back once this is made a map and we've seen how it does. So I think it's done with the mapping, and love how quiet it is. In the right light, you can see, well, you can kind of see it down there. See the wetness of, yeah, you can see it there. It's mopping away. Look at that line. I mean, that's just stellar. Oh, I love this thing. Like, I ain't got to mop no more, and it's getting like every bit of it. Wow, God, I love that. So it looks to be done. It's going back to its dock, and it is currently charging. So it's at 40%, so it used, 30-something%. Now, if I go in here and actually click on it, you can now see the map of our house, which is amazing. Like, this little area there, that's where the TV is. There's a bookshelf there. There's a chair there. These little like white spots. Absolutely love how easy this is. So cleaning time was 33 minutes. Sweeping area was 32 minutes. Then I actually realized if you go in here to settings, you can actually go to record, and then you can see the clean. Total cleaning area, total cleaning times, total cleaning. I mean, just that's amazing that it shows all that. I love that feature. Now, if we go back, I can then make a restricted area edit. So like, you can zoom in and basically make a line, like a virtual wall right here. And so now it shouldn't go in that area, but just love how this looks. Now, I'm not entirely certain what the different logos mean. Okay, so different rooms. Okay, I see. So it knew, okay, wow. So it knew what was, that's amazing. Very amazing. So technically, at least in this area, this is all part of the living room, but I think because it's under the couch and it's just different, that's why I think it categorized that. This actually is a different room here. This is the laundry and kitchen, and you can even see here exactly everything that it was doing. Wow, so amazing. You can name all this, tons of features built into this. This is definitely the best robot vacuum that I have. I do want to see what that mop pad looks like now and how much it actually picked up. Let's check that out. All right, so let's just click our little button to slide this out.
Take out the dust box.
And that's pretty dirty. It might have came back to the charger because it was full. It was. Look at all that dog hair it got. Oh my God, that is way more than the other ones get. Like, wow. This thing is great. I do personally wish this bin was a little bit bigger, but that's just a personal preference. Wow, I mean, that's amazing. That's truly, truly amazing. Well, there you go. And that will essentially do it for this Laresar Mars01 setup and review. I am in love with this thing. I've sent some photos to my wife. I think she loves it even more than me because she's one that likes to mop and clean a lot. And I'm like, just run the robot vacuum. It'll do most of it. Now this will actually take care of the mopping and take care of the sweeping. And I'm just in love with it. Love how smooth the app is. Absolutely no issues with the setup process. Everything works exactly as it should. I gotta add, it seems to do a phenomenal job with pet hair. I've had many robot vacuums and never had one get as much pet hair as this one got in its first run. I mean, just truly, truly one of the best robot vacuums I've used, and it can mop as well. Like, just can't beat it. 2 massive thumbs up to my friends over at Laresar who were nice enough to send me Mars01 robot vacuum and mop. I'll of course have the Mars01 linked down below my description if you'd like to grab one of these for yourself. I think that'll do it for today's video. Click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. See you in the next one. Deuces.